Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 197 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal Kelly Zemnickis, and what I love most about this show is it forces me to go through all those recipes I've collected out of magazines, put in a box, or all the cookbooks I've bought and only used one page of. This way I get to bring my friends into the kitchen, we get to flip through and pick a treat that neither of us has ever made before. And on today's show, we are making the Bon Appetit Hazelnut Tart. It was from Bon Appetit November 2021, so just recently. But this looked like a great dish to try, and I'm very excited that my guest to take this adventure with me, it's her birthday today. She's an amazing comedian, she's a fabulous photographer, and she's also a super cool mom. Krissia Valiente is on the show today, and I can't wait to get started. I got the recipe here, friends. We got some great ingredients on the tray right here. I can smell it already. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hazelnut breakfast tart.
Okay. So Noah is going to video bomb us only
Okay,
because
Good.
I got him a laser tag game for Christmas and only got the batteries now. Okay, I will pay you $20 to go away.
No.
Okay, then I will take $20 out of your piggy bank if you don't go away.
This is gonna be fun. Right. So the first thing we're gonna do, if you haven't yet, preheat your oven to 350.
Okay.
And for the viewers at home, at this point, you're going to want to, and I love saying this, toast your nuts. But like the two of us, we have decided to do the ultimate life hack of Nutella. So you got yours there. I've got some in the little cup here. I also pre-purchased some roasted nuts, so I'm not going to bother toasting. But step one is to toast your nuts.
Are we supposed to have nuts?
You don't have to. I mean, that's the beauty of this. Like with a dish like this, when it's a hazelnut dessert, go for Nutella. It just skips a whole bunch of steps, which I like.
Well,
it makes it easy.
okay, but you don't need to sprinkle nuts or anything, right?
No, you don't have to. Okay. But what we will do at the end, though, I think just before it comes out of the oven, yeah, once it comes out of the oven, we're going to sprinkle it with some sugar, which will give it a nice little crunch, you know. Now, I did find puff pastry. It's not an easy find in this city. I'm not going to lie.
It's sold out.
It's crazy. I don't know why.
So I got phyllo.
Perfect. Phyllo, tomato. I don't actually know how you're supposed to say it. I don't know if it's phyllo or phyllo.
I just assume I'm always saying it wrong regardless. So
Okay.
what kind of pan do we need?
So what we're going to do is take our baking sheet and a sheet of parchment. We're going to put some parchment on the baking sheet. That's what we will do. You commence. Is just put it on like this. Ta-da. And what we'll then take, now in my case, I'm going to stretch out my puff pastry. Once you've got your parchment down, what I recommend you do is just do a couple of layers, add some butter, do another couple of layers, add some butter, and kind of make it a bit thicker than, you know, as thick as maybe I can have here. So
okay, I see what you're saying, like the thickness of like a puff in the style of a
Correct.
phyllo.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I use a whole sheet?
I would maybe fold it, depending on the size of your tray. Does it go over the sides? Like lay it down on the tray.
No, it's like the size of my tray.
Perfect. So I would leave it like that. Do like a little bit of that butter that is either room temperature softened or melted a bit. Do a little brush and then do another layer.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 sheets because this is 2 sheets.
So
I'm doubling up.
Yeah, do 2 butter and then 2 sheets of phyllo. Now there is a step in the directions of when your puff is all down on your tray to poke a fork and put some holes in it. I wouldn't recommend doing that with phyllo. Just leave it be. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did not read the recipe.
That's okay. I never do either. Poke some holes into mine. So for the filling, we are taking the butter. And what are we doing? So we're whisking the butter and the sugar until it's light and fluffy. That's going to be step number 4. And after that, we are adding in the yolks, the whole egg, then the nuts, and all the other stuff. So what we'll do next is get our butter, which is melted. If it's at room temperature and softened, just cut it into cubes. It'll help it blend a lot better. And
Still a little.
Perfect.
Okay.
And
So
take
sugar.
that. Yeah, and
Butter.
1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, or if you're like me, you may have coconut sugar for your recipe, which is a fine substitute for granulated. It's the same serving wise. You don't have to adjust or anything. If it calls for a cup, use a cup of coconut sugar. It's just easier. It's easier to digest for you. So. Let's see.
Okay, it looks better than before for sure.
Oh, we'll make it work. Yeah, it does look a little clumpier than it should be, but I think it'll be okay. It's going with everything else.
Okay.
That's fine. No.
Okay,
Sometimes
what's
things go
next?
good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 egg yolks, and you can take the white part into a bowl and make a lovely egg white omelet later.
So wait.
Yeah.
2 eggs, 2 whole eggs, and then 2 yolks.
Yeah. In total, this recipe calls for 3 whole eggs, 2 egg yolks.
Okay, so I need 5 eggs.
5 eggs in total. So for this step, we're just going to need 2 egg yolks and 2 whole eggs. So right now we just need 4. So we're going to add in the yolks. Ta-da! And then our 2 eggs. It's giving the instruction of whisk the eggs for about 1 minute and then add in the Nutella, cocoa powder, salt, and they're saying we're going to look for a thick paste.
Sure.
So you want thick. 2 eyes.
Got it. Okay.
Nuts. In all honesty, because you're using Nutella, I don't think you've got to do the cocoa powder.
Okay.
You can if you want. It's just extra chocolate, which is amazing.
Yeah. Okay, mine is like a little more liquidy.
I gotta tell you, just looking at mine, hold on, let me get it out. Mine's pretty liquidy too.
See this?
Yeah, I'm the exact same. So
Okay.
we're both
Do
in
you
the
think
same
it'll
bowl.
harden?
What's that?
I think it will harden if you like let it sit. Like, what's the next instruction?
Well, our next instruction is to take our remaining egg. We got one more egg. And this is going to act as like the little glaze that we're going to put on the pastry. So what it suggests is now, to be totally honest, you don't have to do this. You can take butter and like run it around the edge of the pastry, because I do it. It seems to be a hack that works for me. Brush this along the sides. So oh my gosh, this smells astounding. So good.
Is the consistency like better now?
It's looking better for you? That's good.
It's not as like runny.
In the end, mine's looking like this.
Yeah, mine looks like this.
Cool.
Like it's a sheet on top.
Done. Amazing.
Did I put butter on top of it?
I am just checking. It is telling us actually for about 10 minutes, put this in the freezer.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do next. If you've covered it, they do say to do like a little slit. So like you've got it, do a couple of lines in it for some venting. I have a natural venting. You've got a different pastry. So I would say in 20 minutes, give a look. It might be done in 20. I'm going to do the full, no, let's both do 20 minutes. Let's see how this looks in 20. So in the oven, we'll see you in about 20 minutes. Boom. That looks really good.
Really?
I think you did great. Yeah.
I like this side. We could have done that for the whole thing.
Next time, for next time. So what I would do is, now that it's out of the oven, sprinkle it with sugar and just let it like rest for a few. What I do now is just douse this in sugar. Oh wow, this looks awesome. Oh, beauty. Oh, that looks amazing. Look at you,
Okay, Grandma, you try this. It's like, wow, it looks good. Did you make that? Like, you literally just watched me make it. She's like, I can't believe it. You know, that looks like the stuffed, the extra stuffed Oreos. It looks like it's got that like stuffed.
It does.
Okay, let me try this.
All right, shall we do a taste test?
Yes.
All right. Look at this smells delicious. Oh man, beauty.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh wow.
It's almost better with the kilo. Oh. Don't give Noah any, for sure.
Oh.
He was.
This is buttery and chocolatey and crunchy and just all the right little notes, and just.
It's like a cookie inside.
Yeah.
And I like
It's
that it's like flaky.
Oh, I just want to sleep on this.
It's good, huh?
It is really good.